Hello guys, Boris here. I had a pretty interesting week. I started a new job. I got into a team, so I'm a little bit excited to tell you about it. As already mentioned, I'm in my second block of training, and I'm doing VO2 max train workouts this week and next week as well. And I thought it might be interesting for you to see what type of VO2 max workouts I'm gonna be doing, and maybe you can tell me what type of VO2 max workouts you're doing. So that also might be interesting for me to know what other people out there are doing. So what I did this week was the following. On Monday I had a rest day, and then on Tuesday I did 6 times all-out sprints. And since I was in between jobs, actually I managed to do it outside, which I actually prefer for sprints, because on the home trainer it's a bit not stable. You cannot really push on the pedals, and the resistance is way higher, or at least the feeling of the resistance is way higher. So I was very happy that I could do it outside. Active recovery pace for 10 minutes, and then every 10 minutes I do a ramp up to 350 watts, and then afterwards I go on a full-on 10-second sprint, where I managed to hit between 950 and 1050 for all of the sessions, which was pretty good. And then afterwards, I had a long endurance ride on Wednesday, 3 hours. I did this at home because it was raining outside and I didn't want to go get very wet outside. So for that reason, I did it on the home trainer, which I don't recommend, but desperate times, I guess, require desperate measures. Then on Thursday was actually my toughest workout of the week, where I had to do 6 times all out 45-second sprints, which kicked my butt because I also had to do it at home. It was late in the evening, it was cold, it was raining again. I had to use the home trainer, and I managed to do almost all of them. I did the first 5, and then on the 6th one I had to, in the middle of the 45 seconds, I had to quickly stop, and then I restarted. But my legs felt pretty tired afterwards. I could really feel it on the next day, which was the Friday, which is actually my rest day, and I was pretty happy that it was a rest day because I could really feel the tension in my muscles. Obviously, when you're doing sprints, you are engaging different muscle fibers, and those felt pretty tired on Friday. Saturday, I had a long, again, endurance ride. I managed to go outside, it was dry, with a couple of FTP efforts on a couple of hills. I kind of selected my route to have 4 or 5 hilly sections around 10 minutes. And then I was holding around in between 300 and 310 watts for those. And then today, Sunday, I was supposed to do a 4.5 hour ride, but again, the weather outside was absolutely horrible, and I hopped on the home trainer. Unfortunately, my motivation was really low and couldn't do much. Did the 1.5 hours, and then I thought I will call it a day. I'm a bit bummed out because the weather forecast was showing something completely different, and I had planned that I'm gonna do a long ride outside, but sometimes it doesn't go the way I really want to. For that reason, I have to find a very good rain jacket and good rain over shoes for me, because I really would like to go out even if it's raining, because being consistent while you're training, it's very important, and I need to follow this. I really need to go the extra mile, but to be able to squeeze every second of training that I need to do properly. Apart from my cycling life, this week I actually started a new job, which I'm very excited about. It's way closer to home, and it's at a very nice startup. It's not actually a startup anymore, they're kind of a evolving company with a lot of prospect, and I'm very happy to be starting with them. My role is as a formulation scientist. Since I have my chemical and nutrition background, they were looking for somebody who has those two in combination, and I managed to get into the company. And yeah, I started on Thursday, which I'm pretty happy about. Whenever we have clients or whenever we have internal projects, my job is going to be basically with the rest of the team to figure out ways how we can produce those products and how we can make them stable, and we need to test them to see that they're actually working. So yeah, pretty interesting, and I'm pretty happy about that. Last thing but not least, I have found a team for next year. It's a small local team here in Meilen, actually, which is a small town in the Zurich canton where I live. There are a couple of guys in the team that are really, really strong, and even though they're a small team, they have quite a lot of achievements. And I'm pretty excited to start with them. So actually, I was yesterday up for picking my kit. Yeah, my colors for next year are gonna be white and red. That's my jersey, and hopefully our first race is gonna be on the 19th of March, when it's the first national kind of race in Switzerland, in Ticino. It's called Grand Prix Ticino. And last year, actually, one of the guys of the club won the amateur classification. He became first, so we will have to go back and this time as well with me defend the win from last year. Pretty excited to start with them. They're a great group of people. I guess in the future I'm also gonna be sharing some of their faces on my channel. And more or less that's it for this week. It's a bit shorter this time. Not much happened during the week, but next week I will have quite a lot of difficult workouts. Tuesday again, 6 times 45 minutes all out sprints. Wednesday I have a 2-hour endurance ride. And then Thursday I have 2-minute increases and decreases VO2 max. And then Friday rest day, Saturday a long ride, and then on Sunday 6 times 1-minute sprints all out. I hope that the weather is going to be nice, because I really would like to do them outside. Sometimes even on a hill where I can really put down the power and I can really push so that I can get the maximum out of them. Until then, I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you find it interesting. Whenever you have any questions, I'll be very happy to answer them. Just put them down below in the comments. Last thing, I would be very grateful if you subscribe to my channel. I'm growing it because I really would like to share with you guys how a normal guy like me that has a job is evolving in the cycling world, and hopefully get some achievements in the future. So see you next time. Bye.